I don't know if you're like me, but this Corona experience has been a roller coaster. I've gone through multiple stages since the beginning of all this several weeks ago. The first stage was a general shock. I was overwhelmed. I didn't know how I would live my religious life outside of my synagogue. I didn't know what it would be like to be in one's home all day. Wait, no shul? I had to be home all day? The next stage was a little bit of excitement. I'm gonna make the best out of this. I'm going to learn something new. I'm gonna do things in my spiritual practices I don't usually do. Everything's possible. Everything's open. I'm gonna daven like I've never davened before. I'm gonna finish the Shas in 1 week. The third stage was kind of like a dip, a little bit of a depressed feeling where it was like, how long is this going to last? Another month? Governor Hogan said, what? What did Dr. Fauci say? I can't do it anymore. The last stage, which I think a lot of us are at right now, or many of us have been at this the whole time, is a general boredom, a little antsy feeling, perhaps feeling frustrated with our family, the people we've been around every single day. When are we gonna leave here? And it's a general feeling of overwhelming energy and frustration. One more time watching Frozen 2, I'm going to go crazy. So Rav Soloveitchik makes space for all these experiences in his work, Fate and Destiny. And here he describes two ways for dealing with tragic experiences that befall us. The first path is through fate, where we basically experience reality as our fate. We're overwhelmed, we're scared, we're isolated. That's all these emotions that I described earlier. And he says we should transition ideally to destiny. Destiny is where we own what's going on. We admit that we can't completely understand it. He doesn't try to make sense of it. He's not into that. He's more into making use of our suffering. And he has a statement where he says that a grave indictment is drawn up against him, the person, for having frittered away his suffering. We don't understand our suffering, but we try to make use of it, not fritter it away. I think that's the stage that a lot of us are in right now, is things are just frustrating and overwhelming. Rav Soloveitchik's asking us to accept that that is a true reality. He's not denying that. He says we shouldn't cover up all the bad things that are going on internally and for sure externally. We are in tough times. Nevertheless, we should try to make use of it and grow from it in one way or another. One of my classes I was talking about envisioning where we might be after COVID-19. And not just to make ourselves feel better. I'm going to get that Starbucks drink that I can't wait to get. That for sure will be me. But more like envisioning where we will be after COVID-19 in terms of our growth. How will I be stronger after this experience? How will I approach reality a little bit differently? You can even envision it. Envision yourself on the other side of this. Because God willing, we will get to the other side of this. Am Yisrael has been through a lot in our history. We've overcome tyrants, pharaohs, plagues. We're going to overcome this too and emerge on the other side. The question is, where will we be at that time? Let's envision ourselves in that spot, in a place of destiny. That we will be turning our fate into destiny and growing from everything that's going on. If you're looking to grow spiritually and perhaps start manifesting your destiny, join us tonight at Mizumin. We have a lot in store for you between 8 to 8:30. We are going to tell jokes. We have discussions around the different yamim that are going on, Yom Ha'atzmaut, Yom HaZikaron, Yom HaShoah. We're going to have discussions on the coronavirus and Sfirat HaOmer. We're going to have the meme of the day, a trivia experience, and a very special guest, and some really funny things, surprises to share with you in relation to that guest. We're really excited about this. We hope you'll join us. Tune in tonight for Mizumin at 8 to 8:30 and help change your fate into destiny. One more Frozen 2 and I'm gonna go crazy.